Hi folks, FitOldDog here. You may wonder why I'm promoting a pair of socks, specifically VOXX socks. I tried these socks out and I was quite amazed how well they work. I have a very simple test of balance where I will stand quietly with my feet together and try to stay in one place balanced, and then I close my eyes, and it's much harder to do. So I tried that this morning with bare feet, and I close my eyes and I find myself swaying around until I find that balance point. And then I tried it with my VOXX socks, which have this magic pattern on the bottom covered up by the manufacturer's thumbprint that interacts with receptors on the ball of your foot. And the ball of your foot is a place where there are lots of different mechanoreceptors that tell your body what's going on. So what do I mean by mechanoreceptors? Well, these are tiny structures embedded in your skin, part of your skin, of your feet or your hands, that detect mechanical events. For instance, there are those that detect light touch. So if you gently brush your fingertips, you feel it trigger feelings all over your hand. This is due to receptors called Meissner's corpuscles. And then there are Paxinian corpuscles, Ruffini's corpuscles, detecting pressure, detecting vibration, and you can read all about that in a basic biology book, but these structures are very important and their distribution is well defined. And on the bottom of your feet, the detection of pressure, vibration, lateral motion can help you work out where you are, and it definitely helps your balance. When combined with your sense of sight and hearing and general feelings in your muscles, it helps you balance. So that's why these socks were designed to stimulate those receptors. And to my amazement, with the socks on, I immediately was completely stock still, totally balanced, no swaying around, just stock still and centered. Took the socks off, back to swaying around as soon as I closed my eyes. So impressed me. They also improved my performance on a treadmill run yesterday, and when I was riding my trainer bike for an hour with these socks on, it felt as if for the first time I was truly talking to my bike shoes and my feet were fully engaged in the process of riding my bike. Just a word of caution, not everybody responds in the same way. I had a very clear, balanced response when I closed my eyes. A friend of mine who has a problem with vertigo said he felt at least a 30% improvement. Another friend, she has MS and has real balance problems, and she found they helped her to balance when she closed her eyes, or else she would have to steady herself against walls or chairs, etc. So everybody responds slightly differently, and a lot will depend how in touch you are with your body and whether you have balance issues. They don't fix everything completely necessarily, but I think you need to learn how to work with them. But they've convinced me, basically, two reasons I'm promoting these socks. Number one, they did the research. They did thorough research, and if you go to their site, you can find it. And secondly, they work. They just work. So that's it. That's why I'm promoting them. That's why I became an affiliate, because I think they can actually do a lot of good if you combine them with other modalities such as Feldenkrais, the use of approaches to spreading your toes and activating your arch machinery with things like yoga toes, and just generally learning how to use your body properly. So that's it. Here I am, FitOldDog. I used to be a scientist. Now I'm selling socks with the magic imprint on the bottom. Impressed the hell out of me. Anyway, wishing you happy trails. Over and out from FitOldDog, now a sock salesman.